This video is going to go over mixing animations on top of other animations in Spine Unity. The first thing I'm going to do is kind of show how the SpineBoy example data that everybody has is put together. If you take a look at the run animation, you see the arm, the body, everything's animated. But if you look at the shoot animation, you'll notice there's much fewer keyframes, and only the arm and a couple of attachments like the mouth and the fist in one frame over here are actually keyframed. So the idea is you start playing the run animation in track 0 of a skeleton animation's animation state, and then you start playing the shoot animation in track 1, and it will override only the data that it has keyframes for. So it won't try and override the feet or the neck or the body, but only the arms. So to deal with this with script, I'm going to spawn a SpineBoy instance with skeleton animation and set his default animation to idle, tell it to loop, and I'm going to create a new script called SpineBoy anim. Put that in there. Open it up in Visual Studio, and I'm going to do this. Let's have a spine animation, call it shoot anim. Get a reference to skeleton animation. On start. We've got a reference, and on update, if input get button down to fire 1 or whatever the Unity default thing is, you can call skeleton animation dot state, that gets the active animation state, and then use a set animation, set it in something higher than the default animation state. Everything set here in the inspector will always be on track 0. So anytime you want to add something on top of that, you always want to use track 1 or above. And then you specify either the animation or the name. So we've got our shoot anim, and we don't want it to loop because it's just firing a gun. So there we go. Last thing we need to do is select this and shoot. Go in here, we should see the character go in idle loop. When we click the button, we'll fire the gun without interrupting the idle loop. We can even change the animation to run and still click the fire button, and it will overlay the animation just on the arm. There you go. Have fun.